Guys, welcome to my channel. Great to be back, guys, on Western Australia. And this time around, it's the PC and console version, the 2x map that I've been working on for the past month or so. And great news, it's finally finished and ready. All the problems has been sorted, and a big thank you obviously to the guys that do my testing. I really appreciate you guys. Without you guys, stuff will just take so much longer. I mean, for one guy to play the game fully and test, it's difficult. But for a few guys to do different, games and experience different things, it helps a lot. Anyway, guys, sit back and relax. I'm having coffee myself, so excuse me if I'm slipping here and there in the video. But grab your favorite drink, sit back and relax with me, and let's have a check at the final product on Western Australia. Good. So there's been a lot of changes since my last or previous video, and I will quickly run through all the changes and how the map looks now and how it works. But I think it came out very, very nice. I'm just totally happy with the product and how it is looking. There's a lot of things, obviously. Remember, this is only the 2x map now, much smaller than the 4x map, the original map. One thing, guys, the original map didn't have a train. It was also just for aesthetic purposes, the track and everything. So the same on this map. There is no train on it. Maybe in future version I will add the train to it, but for this version I just wanted to get it out there so you console guys can start playing, because the main reason for this map is the console guys. There's no map, this map has never been on console, so I would spend all this time just to get you guys onto the map and have a lot of fun with us PC guys, Good, man. Anyway, guys, it's exactly the same map. The farm is here north, and the wholesale point is obviously in the south west, with the exception of one here, the grain mill. The shop is down there. Animal dealer I've added. We'll have a quick browse there through at the moment, or in a minute. So starting the house, I've chosen this house. It's a bit different than the original house that was here, but it's a giant's house, and it fits into. I like the white building, the whitish building. It fits really into this dry climate, And the wardrobe obviously is in here. Very, very nice. I don't think these houses of giants is usable, but it's nice. All the stuff here in the garage, it's just props sitting around, and you can't really do anything with it. I mean, in real life, I suppose you can't do anything with it. Anyway, it's a game. Well, it's just for looking nice, guys. But at least the garage door works, Anyway, so I've added here some chickens for the farmhouse, which is nice. And have a look at the deer, guys. There's one drinking water there. Isn't that nice? And this guy's on the stoop. He's not on the stoop. He's just on the other side. But I've added or the custom animals is in here. Well, I won't say custom animals, but the random animals. That's the right word I'm looking for. They are in there. The chickens are here for some eggs for the house. It's only for the house itself, just for fun. And everything you see, guys, is sellable. Even the fences. You'll see there's fences all around the farm. That is all sellable. Everywhere it is sellable. All the trees is cuttable. So not like the original map where and even my 4x map we have problems with the trees, So I've redone all the trees on the map. And I think it came out all right. I've actually changed the soil textures. The soil textures are much lighter now. Especially, it's still a bit early morning, so the sun isn't really up. But it changes into like a little bit of more of a sandy color. It's more for the drier climate, I wonder if we can forward the time on this thing. I think you can. Let's make time of day. Where do you do time of day? I think it's here. Let's make it 12 o'clock. And let's see. There it is, 12 o'clock. There you can see. That's what the soil looks like now on the whole map. Well, the dirt. The map dirt looks like that. So I think it's a really, really very nice custom color. I've added some bees here for us to use for the farmhouse, just for having something there for the farmhouse to do, and also a what do you call it, a greenhouse. So here's one greenhouse here, and the honey spawns on this spawn point here. And this is for the greenhouse. So if you want to plant something in this greenhouse, it's just for the house use, Sort of idea of self-sustaining a little bit for the farmer, and so there's chickens, honey, and some veggies to grow here for the farm itself. Then running to the main farm, I've spent hours, guys, hours and hours on customizing these buildings so that they can look a little bit more than the original buildings, in color and textures and all that. So you'll see that, if you even look at these textures, they're all a little bit broken down, the roof of that building. I've spent lots of time to try and get these things to work properly. And boy, oh boy, is it a mission with Giants as shaders. And to get them through the test runner program. It was totally crazy, ridiculous, to be honest. I found, guys, if you want to do something custom from Giants, I haven't done it in mine, but the amount of hours and time spent to customize a in-game thing and have it in-game, because remember, if you customize something, you're going to have problems, especially with the shaders running through test runner. It will tell you that it's not in the cache. So for the consoles, so consoles can't play if something is not in the main game, So yeah, unfortunately, for some reason that seems to be a problem. But anyways, if you want to customize something from Giants, just export the whole thing with textures, everything, and do it on its own, and then put it in your map. I don't know how that will work for the consoles, but for PC, definitely that's the way to go. Don't try and fiddle around with these things. If you know what I mean, more word. Anyway, so here we are, the fuel station. All the different grain storages and fertilizer storages are here. Very nice startup fleet, and in the building here inside, we can run into these. All these buildings do work. Their lights work. Everything works. If you stand here, I think where did I see the lights work? If you come into this corner, it was this corner, there's a light switch here somewhere. I'm sure it was here. Or is this lights now day and night? I can't remember. Anyways, all the doors and stuff work on it, and here's some nice sprayers and spreaders and the rock picker, all the good stuff. A nice startup fleet, a large case harvester, very nice planter, a truck. So you've got, remember, this is only the 2x map, guys, so it's not that huge big fields that's in the 4x map. I also added for the console guys and for the new guys all the help features in the game, which just makes it a little bit more nicer for the new guys. And you can do switch off these if you don't like it in your game settings. So do that. And on this side, I've got, what was this, herbicide? I think it was herbicide. Yes, the herbicide is here. That's for herbicide spraying. And then a huge storage facility. I doubt, because this is now a normal 2x map, so I doubt you're going to need this amount of storage, but I thought I'll splash out with the storage, just to make it look nice and work. Great. And then all the fields, I won't say all of them, but the ones that I remember to had problems on the testing, I've sorted those, especially this field. There was a bit of issues on this field because it wasn't that level, so the harvesters got stuck on it. So yeah, I leveled them out nicely. And you'll see, you start off here, if you start the normal farm mode, you'll start off with some crops that's growing. This one is ready, and those two are still growing. So you've got a lot of work starting. Harvest here, spray and fertilize, and do all herbicides and all that on the other two fields, So there's a ton of work for you to start with. And then